Hello Physical Fiends, it is Jordan here with some fantastic news because this has been something I've been checking on every day for an update for. Maybe you guys remember Another Eden Begins. It is coming physically to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 as a Nintendo Switch 2 edition in Japan. Now that was announced a while back and I was really excited, however, there was a bit of uncertainty and that was about languages. For some reason, the Switch version, there was no information whatsoever regarding if this JRPG would have English or not. And I'm not joking, I've been checking for updates every day. Well, let me tell you guys, today is a good day because if you glance your eyes over at the Japanese eShop, which is what the Japanese physical will follow, you will see that the pre-order page for both versions of the game have gone live, and it is glorious. Another Eden Begins will support Japanese, Korean, simplified and traditional Chinese, and yes, English. This news has made my day. Now, very quietly, Axis Games half-heartedly announced that they would be doing something with the game in the West in 2027. That is next year. They haven't said exactly what the release will entail, and Axis Games currently don't have any record when it comes to Switch 2 releases. They said physical, but for some publishers out there, you can never know. Will it be Switch only, or only Switch 2, or something else entirely? Maybe both. I don't think a game key is on the cards, but who knows until it's 100% detailed. So you can either wait for that, or listen to this much earlier Japanese physical release that is actually detailed and is very affordable. Like, there's no way Axis will sell their version for $30. You can pre-order the Japanese version physically right now with the links down below in the description and pinned comment. For the physical, there is a standard edition on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. That Nintendo Switch 2 physical is a proper cartridge, it is not a game key, and it is worth pointing out that it is a Nintendo Switch 2 edition, so that means it will play on your original Switch just fine, but without the Switch 2 upgrades. What are the upgrades? Well, the game will play in 4K docked and 60 frames per second, which is nice. But there's not only a standard edition, there's also a collector's edition for both consoles, and this will include a steelbook as well as a soundtrack CD. If you want to pre-order it, as I've said, I've linked to PlayAsia down below in the description and pinned comment. If you purchase via PlayAsia, if you click my link, you can get 5% off with my discount code Jordan2026, but you must click my link first, otherwise the discount code won't work. And even then, sometimes YouTube interferes with my tag, so you can use my imports database or my Switch 2 physicals database and go from there, which is where the games will rest until Axis make their move. I will also link to VGP, who have free worldwide shipping on orders over 75 Canadian bucks, like 55 American dollars. I don't know if they'll have this up at the time of me publishing this video, but I'll link them below anyways just in case. They may or may not put this up. Usually if there is a Western release, they may hold off, but it just depends on demand. If you beg them for the Japanese version, I'm sure they'll do it. Any purchase made via any of the links below helps support me and this channel in the best way possible, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So what is this game about and why am I so excited about it? Well, does the name Masato Kato mean anything to you? It should do, because he wrote the story for Chrono Trigger, and while he's not credited as such, he's often considered to be a co-director that made that masterpiece. He also directed Chrono Cross, he co-wrote Xenogears, and wrote small but important parts of Final Fantasy VII. The guy is a bit of a legend. Another Eden is his latest game. Originally, it came out for mobile devices in Japan, which sounds worrying, but it was an earnest attempt at making a proper game without the need for daily logins, season passes, social stuff. Its only monetization was purchasing some items if you wanted them. For all intents and purposes, it was a traditional RPG on mobile. However, kind of how like Fantasian from Sakaguchi started on mobile before getting an enhanced console port in Fantasian Neo, Another Eden is coming back in this Begins form. It is a game that is considered a spiritual successor to Chrono Trigger. It is an RPG that involves time travel with 10 different endings and a new game plus mechanic to see them all, with plenty of what-if scenarios to see. Unlike the mobile game, the bunch of characters you get are now recruited via side quests, and this version has a lot more story content, even though it is from the first story arc of the mobile game, hence the Begins edition. It's kind of like the first part. Visually, it's got a big overhaul, looking fabulous, almost like a 2D HD game from Square, and the exploration mechanics have been greatly expanded to suit a console rather than mobile. The battle system has been greatly enhanced with more mechanics to focus on synergy between party members. While it may be the first part of a larger story, this is looking like a fantastic way to jump into a JRPG universe created by a legend, and I can't bloody wait to sink my teeth into it. If you found this information useful and you are new here, be sure to subscribe. I will provide a lot more useful information in the future. Plus, the bigger this channel is, the more publishers will pay attention to the demand for physical media. Imagine if this channel had 1 million subscribers. Do you think Sony would have cancelled PlayStation discs? I think not. Anyways, I hope you all have a fantastic day. I hope this news made your day like it made mine. Let me know, will you be getting this early Japanese physical? If so, will it be Switch or Switch 2? Or will you be waiting for Axis Games to see what they have to offer? Hoping the news will be good. Anyways, have a good one. Take care.